are trampled into. Opening narration. In the vast cultivation world, strength decides destiny. Geniuses soar into the heavens, while the weak are trampled into the dirt like ants. Sect disciples, princes, and wandering cultivators all battle for resources, for only power can determine who reigns above. Among this world of ruthless competition, there exists a young man named Tian, mocked, insulted, branded as trash. For years, he was unable to absorb even a trace of spiritual energy. To the Azure Cloud sect, he was a failure. To his peers, he was a joke. But on this day, his fate is destined to change forever. Scene 1. Transmigration. Darkness. That was all Tian could see. His last memory was of a dull mortal world, a life cut short by misfortune. Just as despair swallowed him, a cold mechanical voice echoed in his mind. System voice. Ding! Automatic cultivation system binding. Successful. Host identified, Tian. Tian's consciousness trembled. A system? Am I transmigrating into a new body? Then this means I have a second chance at life. His eyes snapped open. He found himself lying in a shabby dormitory, walls cracked, roof leaking. His body was frail, thin, and wrapped in torn robes, the mark of a lowly outer disciple of the Azure Cloud sect. The stench of failure clung to him like a shadow. Scene 2. Sect mockery. Outside, laughter echoed. Disciple A. Heh, Tian is still alive? I thought that useless trash would have died by now. Disciple B. 3 years in the sect, and he hasn't sensed even a strand of chi. If that's not pathetic, I don't know what is. Disciple C. Sneering. Better pack your things, Tian. The sect doesn't feed trash forever. Their words cut deep, but Tian did not respond with anger. Instead, he clenched his fists, a faint smile tugging at his lips. Mock me. Laugh while you can. Soon, you won't dare. Scene 3. First cultivation. That night, silence fell over the sect. Moonlight poured through the cracks in his window as Tian sat cross-legged. Suddenly, the system's cold voice rang out again. System, auto cultivation activated. Beginning energy absorption. A faint wind stirred inside the room. Invisible streams of spiritual chi swirled and entered his body. Unlike others who struggled for years, Tian's cultivation refined itself automatically. System. Body refinement, Stage 1, Stage 2, Stage 3. Overnight progression achieved. Tian gasped, eyes wide. I advanced 2 whole stages? Without effort? This system is heaven-defying. Scene 4. Sect test. The next morning, the outer sect disciples gathered at the training field for strength assessment. Elder Wushan, a stern man with sharp eyes, presided over the test. Elder Wushan, step forward one by one, strike the stone pillar. Let your cultivation reveal itself. One disciple after another struck, their results glowing brightly. Murmurs of admiration followed each genius who revealed their strength. When Tian's turn came, laughter erupted. Disciple A, trash is still here? Does he even have the courage to strike? Disciple B, maybe the pillar will shatter from pity. Ha! Tian walked forward calmly. His eyes burned with hidden confidence. He clenched his fist and... Sound effect, crack! The pillar glowed. Body refinement stage 3. Gasps spread like wildfire. Disciple A, impossible. He was stuck at stage 1 yesterday. Disciple B, he advanced 2 stages overnight? Elder Wushan narrowed his eyes, muttering, hidden talent or something else. But Tian simply stepped back, silent, letting shock ripple through the crowd. Scene 5. Side characters introduced. In the crowd, a young woman named Lin Yu, a fellow outer disciple with kind eyes, whispered in disbelief. Lin Ye Tian, how did you? But before she could finish, another voice cut through. An arrogant young man in embroidered robes. Han Zi, son of an inner elder. Han Zi, sneering. Don't be fooled. Trash is still trash. Even if he crawled to stage 3, he's nothing compared to true geniuses like me. His lackeys laughed, loudly, pointing at Ye Tian with disdain. Ye Tian glanced at him, but said nothing. His silence was sharper than any retort. Scene 6, Secret Resolve. That night, Ye Tian lay on his straw bed, staring at the cracked ceiling. The system chimed once more. System quest, defeat 3 outer disciples, reward, spirit chi boost. Ye Tian smirked. So the system even sets quests and gives rewards. Interesting. If others bleed and sweat for scraps of progress, then I will cultivate even in my sleep. This time I will not remain a joke. From trash, I will rise to the heavens. His eyes glowed faintly as spiritual energy continued to flow into him faster, steadier. Outside, the sect remained unaware that the storm called Yi Tian had begun to awaken. Closing narration. Thus begins the legend of Yi Tian, the so-called trash disciple. With the automatic cultivation system in his soul, his every breath brings him closer to power. In a world where only strength decides fate, the laziest cultivator may one day stand above gods and emperors. Chapter 1, End.